What is up, guys? Good morning. I'm getting super excited. Today is my day. The chicken noises, I know. Today is my day of departure for Nepal. I'm getting all prepped for that, as you've seen a little bit. I made breakfast, not too that big. Yeah, not too big, I guess. Yeah. Got all packed up. We are about to take Champ, my dog, to the kennel. Yeah. And head down to the airport here soon. My flight leaves tonight, but with Lunar New Year in Tet here in Vietnam, it's gonna be quite crowded, yeah. And super excited, I'm a major airplane geek. I love airplanes, I love airports. I get to fly on 2 new flag carriers today, new airlines also, and I got a special surprise once we get to the airport. So stay tuned for that, and let's take Champ to the kennel, I guess. Bye, Champ. Bye. Okay. So just dropped Champ off at the kennel. That was hard enough. I'm shooting on the GoPro because it was too hard to bring the camera and try to hold a dog in the taxi. That was a pain in the ass. So now grab back. And my friend's taking me to Saigon, have a few drinks with him, and then off to the airport. All right, so this is it. I just took Champ to the kennels. Let's drop my bike off at my friend's house and cruise down to Saigon. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. Let's go. Okay guys, so my big surprise is I actually got an upgrade to business class, which I paid for, but only $100 US, and I get access to 2 lounges, and I get access to business class. So let's check it out. So yeah, I upgraded to business class, which gives me lounge access here in Saigon, and it gives me lounge access in KL, which is where I'm spending the next 8 hours. At Malaysia Airlines Flagship Lounge. So let's check out this one and let's get on board. The reason that I ended up upgrading extra $100 is I was gonna pay for a lounge pass in Kuala Lumpur anyways, which is $68. They have a nap room, all you can eat food, all you can drink, free Wi-Fi. But for an extra $25, I get upgraded to business class, which includes a lounge here in Ho Chi Minh, includes business class cabin, priority boarding, all of that. And I get my 8-hour golden lounge pass in KL, which is one of the flagship lounges here in Southeast Asia. So I'm super excited. I get to try out Malaysia Airlines. Haven't done that before. And let's see what else we can get up to. It's just checked out of the lounge, headed to the gate now, and I will be in Kuala Lumpur in 2 hours, but let's check out business class. And I am headed to the Golden Lounge at Kuala Lumpur. That lounge is pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I got there quite early, so no one else was with me or there. Free food, free booze, comfy place, and a great place to plane spot if you're into that. So headed to the gate a little early, and let's get to it. Cool, so just goes to my seat. You get a blanket, you get a welcome drink, and I'm the only one in my row as of now, so let's see what happens with that. But seat 2F, perfect window seat, which I got. Plenty of leg room. I'm tall. In my last video, I talked about being on budget carriers, and like being on a budget carrier, it's tough being so tall, so I always pick the aisle seat. If I'm in business class, usually I'll get the window seat just because I have the leg room. I'm able to. It's easier. So let's get the flight underway and let's relax a little bit before I get to Kuala Lumpur. And I have my next 8 hours there, so let's see what happens with that. Excited for the flight, and until then. Oh, we just got to KL. I'm hoping this is in focus because I'm not quite sure. 2-hour flight, went quite smooth. Cabin crew's great. The cabin's a bit old-fashioned, but that's okay. Now let's try and find the Golden Lounge. Sweet, so as you saw, I checked into the Golden Lounge. Apologies about the camera footage. You will see a bunch of black lines through it. I forgot to adjust my ISO settings before getting on the airplane. In return, in a low light situation, that's what occurs. I get black lines. Kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. I'm gonna make up for it. Having my first drink here, trying to do some work, and then head on over and check out the nap room, the lounge, and the bar, everything like that. I'm in the bar, yeah, but the food bar, at least, yeah. So let's get back to work. Cool, let's try this one more time. It's almost like the chicken noises back home. You keep hearing the carts, right? So, why pay the extra money to do the business class version and not? I'm in transit a total of 14 hours, right? So I had time in Ho Chi Minh, I had my 2-hour plane ride, and now I'm in KL for a total of 8 hours. Yeah, by upgrading to business class, I get a much nicer cabin, and on top of that, I got lounge access in Ho Chi Minh, so I can eat before my plane at no extra cost. Yeah. And then getting on the plane, I got a meal on the plane, my own seat, obviously, but I had plenty of leg room, right? So I'm quite tall, so having that extra space is much more important to me. Yeah. Cabin was a little bit outdated, but Malaysia Airlines offers an upgrade program where it's basically like eBay, right? You bid on a seat, and if your price is accepted by the airline, you get the upgrade. So I bid $100 and they accepted my offer. I get the upgrade, so I get priority boarding, priority check-in, priority security, and I get access to the Flagship Lounge, the Golden Lounge, which is one of the highest rated lounges in Asia after its renovation in 2017, I believe. So I'm here for that now. Let's go check out the lounge. I don't know if I'll eat too much. I'm gonna drink some more. And then they have a nap room. I want to take a shower. Like, they have showers here. So paying $100, right? If I were to stay, walk around the airport, I would spend that on McDonald's. I would spend that on other food. I can't sleep anywhere comfortable. But for a price of, for example, $100, I got all I can eat in Vietnam. I got an upgrade on the airline. And here, I get to sleep where it's comfortable. It's quieter. I can work, complimentary Wi-Fi, complimentary food and drinks. And your prices add up. And so in the end, getting a lounge, you're actually saving money depending on how long your layover is. So right now I'm saving money just by upgrading to a business class, if you think about it. Yeah. So let's check out the lounge, and this might be the end of the video. I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. That was a good shower. Yeah, let's get back to it. Currently the lounge is empty. I'm literally like one of the only people here, which is great. The food's out still. I just had a shower. Shower rooms are awesome. Yeah, I'm probably have a nap after this. A few more beers probably. But until then, let's try the food. And just hanging out. They have TV on, there's sports games, there's football. But not too much going on right now. It's quite quiet. But I'm digging the quiet time because I was here like when I first got here, it was pretty packed. But then everyone gets on their like 11 o'clock, 12-eye, red-eye flights to wherever they're going. So it dies down around this time. Yeah, that was better than the airplane food. The airplane food was actually really good. That was the best I've had in a while. Yeah, we got some beef rendang, some coconut dessert, salad, some other stuff. That was good, but I think this is better. Yeah. Cool. Just got out of the lounge. I only got like 3 hours of sleep in the nap room. 2 guys were just snoring their heads off, so that was kind of a pain. I'm gonna go now, check in the counter at my next flight, Nepal Airlines. Excited for that. Yes, that's also a flag carrier. Haven't done that before. And boarding has been delayed an hour, so that's okay. But hopefully get to Kathmandu around 9 a.m. 10 a.m.? I don't know. Let's go find out. Landed in Nepal. I'm much more awake now than I was this morning. I was kind of feeling like shit. Finally got here, super excited. Just have to get through immigration and get downtown. Cool, let's get it.